Hello, everyone. Today, we'll demonstrate our Agentic AI solution for lab report digitization and evaluation. This solution automatically processes medical lab reports, extracts structured clinical data, and generates an AI-driven health evaluation summary. Instead of healthcare professionals manually reviewing lab reports, interpreting values, and documenting findings, this system automates the entire workflow, from document ingestion to clinical insight generation, within seconds. It combines AI-powered OCR, medical data structuring, and intelligent evaluation models, with optional human validation for clinical reliability. In most healthcare and insurance workflows, lab report analysis is still highly manual. Typically, professionals must review uploaded lab reports, PDFs, images, scans, identify test categories, CBC, LFT, lipid profile, etc. Extract values manually. Compare values with normal ranges. Identify abnormalities. Write evaluation summaries. This creates several challenges. Time-consuming. Reviewing a single report can take 10 to 20 minutes. Error-prone. Manual extraction may lead to incorrect interpretation. Inconsistent evaluation. Different doctors may interpret differently. Scalability issues. High patient volume creates bottlenecks. As digital health platforms scale, manual analysis becomes inefficient and non-scalable. SimplAI lab report digitization solves this using AI-driven document intelligence and clinical reasoning. Input: lab reports, PDF/image/docx. Automated processing, document understanding. OCR-based data extraction. Medical test classification. Value normalization. Result interpretation. Evaluation summary generation. Output: structured JSON. Data: clinical evaluation report. Health indicators and flags. Now let's see how the system works. In this example, we will upload a full-body health checkup report. After uploading the report, the AI will automatically start processing it. Let's upload the report now. As soon as we click the Run button, the system begins its steps. It will detect the document structure, extract all medical test data, categorize the tests, and check values against clinical thresholds. It then generates a structured JSON file that shows which tests are available and which are missing. Here, the AI analyzes the uploaded report by processing tables, text blocks, medical terms, units, and measurements. The system supports many report formats, including standard PDFs, scanned images, and digital reports. It understands the medical layout even if the format is different across hospitals. In the final output, the system generates an evaluation report and the extracted data. The extracted data acts as evidence for the evaluation report. We can see the evaluation report here in a table format. We can also convert this evaluation report into JSON. The Evaluation Report tab shows two things: result-based tests and value-based tests. For result-based tests, we only see if the test is present in the report or not. For value-based tests, we get the actual values of the tests found in the reports, such as magnesium studies, lipid profile, LFT, vitamin C, and so on. Interesting to see how the agent orchestrates the tools. We can observe the input and output of each and every step. We can also see the processing in a waterfall way. Here we can identify which step takes how much time and what the latency is for each step, so we can optimize the solution. Now that we have visibility, let's talk about improvement. We maintain multiple versions of the agent, where each version can differ in prompt design, model selection, and workflow logic. This allows us to experiment safely without affecting production, roll back instantly if something breaks, and compare versions side by side. Just like traditional software, this creates a controlled release cycle for the agent. Now let's zoom out from a single run to the bigger picture. This is the run history. Here we can see all the past executions of the agent over time. We can also see every request and response. Full traces are available for each run. Here we can also see the input and output of every step. This becomes incredibly valuable because we can debug issues after they happen, analyze patterns and failure tracks, track improvements across versions, and understand real user behavior. So instead of isolated runs, we now have a continuous record of how the agent performs in the real world. We can integrate this agent into any third-party system with the help of APAs. Here we get options to create tool run and get tool run, result AP is. We can also integrate this agent using MCP or webhooks. In the test dataset, we can create a dataset with multiple test cases and run it on this agent to test its performance and reliability. Now comes the most critical layer, evaluation. We evaluate the agent using historical run data, upcoming run history, or upcoming runs. Let us create an evaluator and show this. Here we can select versions of the app, so we'll select the latest one. We can evaluate this agent based on future conversations or past conversations. For future conversations, we have two options, which will run immediately as soon as they are completed. Or we can schedule the run, but we will continue with the past conversation. We'll select only a few fast runs for the evaluation. Here we are selecting 3 traces out of 19 for the evaluation. Now we need to set up the evaluator and give a name to the evaluator. Here we get multiple options for the model that will act as the judge for this agent. Rest of the information will be autofilled with the help of AI. The evaluation prompt is also populated using AI. Now let's click on the Save button. As soon as we click the Save button, the evaluation gets triggered and starts running. The evaluation has started. We can see here that all 3 traces have been evaluated. A score has been given to each of the 3 traces. We also get the trace ID for every evaluation. Additionally, we receive an explanation for why this score was given to this run. This is not just an AI agent. It is a complete lifecycle system, built with intelligence, observed with tracing, tracked over time with run history, improved through versioning, tested with structured datasets, measured through evaluation, and deployed into a real workflow. That is what makes it truly production-ready. Thank you. This solution enables 80 to 90% reduction in manual report processing time. Instant report analysis, less than 10 seconds. Consistent evaluation across patients. Scalable health data processing. Structured data for downstream AI systems. It can process thousands of reports daily without human bottlenecks. Traditional systems only extract text. Agentic AI systems understand medical context, perform reasoning, detect missing data, generate clinical insights, produce structured plus actionable outputs. Here, the AI is not just reading reports. It is acting like an intelligent medical assistant. In summary, this solution transforms how lab reports are processed and interpreted. By combining document intelligence, medical reasoning, and structured outputs, organizations can automate diagnostics workflows, improve accuracy, enable faster healthcare decisions. Thank you.